interior. We'll step in here. We'll start with the bathroom. This door, you turn this to the left to open. In the bathroom, it's a full wet room. You can get everything wet. There's a drain in the floor. There's a storage cabinet under the sink here. Right there. This is a faucet, and then you pull it out to use your shower. So that would hang up there. There's a vent in the roof there you can open with a mosquito net. Well, the light switch for the bathroom is right here on the wall. Toilet there. With the toilet, there's these drop-in things that you have to put in after you dump it to keep it fresh. Same with the sink. I usually provide some of those tablets. Whenever you empty your septic and your gray tank, you have to put a fresh tab back in there. That takes care of the bathroom. Here's the closet. Above here is a covering for the front windshield for privacy. This is where you control the generator. To start the generator, you have to make sure your propane is on the outside. On the bottom here, you see it says stop/prime. Before you start it, you'll have to hold down the prime button for about 30 seconds. Sometimes it can take a while if it hasn't run in a while. After 30 seconds, you'll press the start button until it starts. To shut it off, you just hold it down to stop. This TV currently is not working. I'm not one to use a TV a lot when I camp. I've never had anybody express interest in using it. I think it's missing a power cord or something, so that's just kind of there for now. But the fridge is here. You just open it like that. It's got a little elbow. To close it, you have to kind of lift up on the pressure and pull it towards you. If you just try to close it, it won't close. So you gotta make sure to pull that towards you. Towel bar here, extra storage under here. I keep extra toilet paper. Here's those tabs for the toilet. There's some gray water freshener there. There's a safe on the ignition key. There's an extra key that opens this little lockbox if you want to put your wallet or keys or something in there. Over here, we've got a microwave. This is just more storage. This leads to a compartment behind the back seat. There's some extra storage in there. Extra storage on the top there. Silverware and such in here. 2-burner stovetop. This basically lights just like a propane grill. So you'd hold down, turn it to the light function, hold that down, and then light it with the igniter. You do have to hold it down for a while to let the thermocoupler heat up. And then once you let go, it'll stay lit. Same with both those. There's an extra place to set things there. The sink is here. To turn on the water pump on here, first you have to make sure the main 12-volt battery switch is on. That's the big red one. And then flip this. This turns on that's the main switch for the water pump. So no matter where you're using water in the RV, you'll need that switch on. Once that switch is on, it'll allow you to pump some water out of the faucet. So you just turn it on here, that'll be cold, and then as you continue to turn it, it'll turn to the hot. And to shut off, just click it back that way. Some cabinet storage here. There's also a little shelf up there. This is where you see how full your black water is. None of these switches do anything except for this black. You just hit black right there. It shows that it's empty. So as your waste tank fills, that'll increase. There's a couple little hidden kind of switches here for lighting. This is under the cabinet. This is these up top lights here. There's also a switch here for your vent fan when you're cooking. That water switch too, I should say, when you're not using that, you should flip that back off if you're driving down the road, or kind of turn it on as needed. The 12 volt switch you can leave on all the time. The AC control is back here again. The main on and off switch is here. This controls your fan speed right there. I'm sorry, this one controls the temperature, and then this is your fan speed. You'll see the snowflake on the temperature one, and then the fan speed is with the fan. And it flips off. That'll run when you're going down the road, or when you're plugged in, or when you're running the generator. It kind of runs all the time in this one, so if you need it. Next, we'll show you how to do the table and the bed. Let's see, so I'll start with this bed down here. So you kind of want to be in this position to get the bed to pull out. There's a track on the floor, and there's a switch right here on the front of the seat. There's two of these. This one allows you to slide the whole bed. This one opens this part of the bed. So you'll need to use both of them at some point. But first you have to make sure these seats are slid forward to make room. Then you slide this whole bed across on the track. And then you'll want to flip up this extra stand here. And then you'll use that second lever to lift this storage compartment up. Then you just continue to pull. That'll flip the whole thing down into a full-size bed. After that, say you want to put it away, you just kind of do everything in reverse. Put this back down. Push the lever for sliding it on the track again. There we go. And that's back in place. If you do want to use the seat belts after that, you do have to fish them back through. They all get tucked when you flip it up into a bed. They all fall down in there, so you have to push them back up through the seat to make use of them again. Then under this headrest is where all the top sides of the belts are stored. There's a little compartment way up in here. So that's that. When you want to set the table up, there's a couple of these little switches here. You can pull the table out. There's a track right here on the wall. You kind of have to hold the table at about maybe like a 45-degree angle, a little less than that. It'll slide in that track. You can put it wherever you want. And then there's a lever here where you can release the leg. And then that drops down into that track. Then to release the table, you push the little button. It's like a tab on the inside of the leg. It'll release it from the track. Then you pop that in there. Hold it at an angle to get it to come off the track. That slides back up in there. And you close it. Next I'll show you the top. This is a queen size bed. You flip the same type of lever. Flip this down. Then you kind of stand back here and pull this out on this track. This cushion is folded when it's stored. You kind of flip it like that and just slide it up against the other cushions. And that's your queen size bed. To store it away, you just flip that back up. Slide it all the way forward. Push this back up and it's stored. You can throw extra storage up there for bedding or pillows or whatever you have. Let's see, I'll show you these little vents. So each one of these windows has both a mosquito net and a shade. Almost every window that's in here that opens has that. So to open this little window, you unlatch it. extend the arm and then twist this little thing and it'll keep the arm extended. To release it, you just twist it like that and latch it closed. You can close either your mosquito netting or your shade there. There's a remote. I don't have it with me right now, but there's a remote that opens this, that opens up to the, it's just wide open, or if you want to pull this way, there's a mosquito net. On this way, there's a shade. This window also has the same shade. This window opens the same way. Do these 3 latches, push the arms out, tighten them there, release them. Oh yeah, don't open this window while you're driving, by the way, it's just for when you're standing in place. Again, this mosquito net, shade there. There's that thing in the compartment back there that I showed you for the front windshield. There's all these little snaps around the front window area. That's where the valance snaps into place for privacy. So if you're using the table, which I showed you earlier, sometimes it's nice to be able to turn these 2 seats around. They're kind of odd in that the driver's one you have to turn counterclockwise to get it in the right position, and the passenger one you have to turn clockwise. So the lever to turn the seat is right here. This one spins away from you, kind of towards the door counterclockwise, and that will be in the rear position. This one you spin the other way, same orange lever, you spin it clockwise and it kind of spins closer to the seat. So that's how those turn for when, if you want to have 4 people sit at the table. To put them back, you just slide them until they click. This one also, slide it till it clicks. Then I'll show you some of these switches and things in the front. I think I have the key here. Yeah, so a lot of these switches are for winter use. There's a lot of heaters that you don't really need when you're camping. It's warmer out. This is an engine preheater button. You don't really need that one in the summer or in the warm months. This is another type of heater. This is also a heater. So these 3 you won't really need in the summer months. This is the air conditioning one. You will probably need that. To recirculate the air, you press this one. Temperature control, radio control. These are the door locks. Sprinter vans kind of have a weird door lock system. Usually you think you press up for lock and down for unlock. With this one, you just push up to lock and also up to unlock. It just kind of alternates back and forth. This is the windshield wiper switch. So you press it up to have your different speeds, and then down is automatic. If you want the wipers to just kind of control their own speed, that's automatic. And then press in for washing the windshield. On this side we have the blinker switch, up and down to turn the headlights on. You flip that, brights are away from you. This is the cruise control. To set it, you either push it down or up, and if you want to adjust speed, it's down or up. Resume is away from you and off is towards you. This will be your hazard lights. Just press that thing in there. Then I'll show you how to start it. It's a diesel, so you have to wait for these glow plugs to heat up. If you're looking at the dash, you'll see this kind of red, orange squiggly thing come on here. It's like a curly Q type indicator. As soon as that goes off, then you can start the vehicle. Above your head here, you have a control panel. Most of this shows like levels of the water and your battery. I honestly don't use that too often. But what you do need up here is to be able to control the fridge and the heater. So the way that this works is this is the main on and off switch for each feature. So say you wanted to turn on the fridge, you would hold down the thing that you want to turn on and then press on and off. When you see the indicator on the LED panel, that is when it's on, and when it's missing, then it's off. Same with the heat, you would hold down the heat button, push heat. When you see that little wavy line thing, that means the heater's on, and when it's not there, that means it's off. To control the temperature, say you wanted to turn the heat down, you would hold the heat button and push the down arrow. To go up, you would hold the heat button and push the up arrow. For the fridge temp, hold the fridge, which is the snowflake, and go up or down. That's that.